well, you get to see my ugly mug and Black Yoda. That little nipper. Yes, no, they're not edible. Well, they probably are, but not at this current time. Yes, little Nibbly, the line cutter, is still, well, she's got bigger, more mischievous. Anyway, it's not about her. Spalding Railway model exhibition. I've come back today from, it's a 2-day event. I came on the first day with trying to fit around bricklaying the shed project. I needed today off. It was a nice day, but I think if I'd have carried on today, then I could delay considerably the production of walling with injuries. So better take a back seat today and give myself time for the muscles to repair a little bit. Well, hopefully I'm going to have a crack at it tomorrow. So what did we get? Well, we had a nice long chat with Phil, PJM, you know, the Mr. Fix-It man of rail nuts. I don't know, I was probably talking to him nearly half an hour, I think, gassing away. I also had a natter with Dawn Quest. She was there with her layout. Tom was there from Buggles Scully. Dan's Model Railways, I did miss him, but he was there. Pete from Delft Junction and Sue. Gary, bumped into him. I wasn't expecting to see Gary from Leicester TMD. So hello to you all again if you're watching. So yeah, it was a good show. I'm gonna chuck a few clips in. I didn't go around every layout and film it. I did tend to find on previous trips that when you're looking through the layout, through the lens, you're not seeing as much and appreciating it as much as you would do when you take the camera away. So I've done a few. There was some, I took some pictures for myself for reference, a couple of sort of 1980s, 90s era layouts that had a little bit of everything in them, which is something I want to try and bring a bit of that character into my project, hopefully. And I do like the long layouts, because I always ask the guys, how long is this? And they're like, 20 foot. And I'm like, so this is what 20 foot looks like. So that's like one side of my layout. Yeah, you know, and I was like, you know, if you can get all this in one bit, that's quite a, you know, that's a project in its own, let alone me doing the side and the other side. So a lot of food for thought. Yeah, so I don't go to a show without trying to bag a few bargains, do I? But so we got off the club stand. They had a batch of Dapol Coolman cool planks. I did pick one of the old, I think it was a mainline one up. I'm just keeping an eye on a certain little doggy because I can hear something chewing that she probably shouldn't be. So grabbed a couple of those. £6 each, I think they were. While I was on the stand, I did find one of the guys had put in the Wills platform kit, which was £5. It's been taped up, so hopefully that's the original tape, and I've got a full platform kit. So I did get 2 of those. I was actually looking last night at platforms. Tony Northeastern got me thinking, because I want something like the March Bachmann made Syncraft platforms, but I don't want to be paying £23 for a little double. So I got to think of something else. So also on the club stand, they had some Rocco ferry vans, or the cargo wagons. They are obviously HO being Rocco, but I don't worry too much about that at distance. Neither does she. And they have got NEM couplings, so I can swap them out. And they're bit weightier than the other ones I've had before. So we got 2 of those. They were £8 each. Is that for the same model variant? And plethora of flyers, and for next year's shows I had a word with Mike Wyatt. You mind, I'm trying to film? Wait! Biscuit, can I bribe you? Or are you just going to harass the other Jack Russell? That's what she's going to do. So, I had a look at Skytrek. He does resin 3D and stuff like that. There was a building he had. Got to follow up on that. There was a man selling Oxford die cast. What was it? 4 for £10. Again, the age-old problem I have of 80s, 90s cars or 70s cars that were still kicking around in the 80s. I presume it's to do with the cost of licensing and permissions that they... There goes Guy Martin, another organ donor. So we got a Ford Capri. I did say Capri, not crappy. It's only the electric one that's real crap. A Ford Escrow Mark III. A British Leyland Ambassador, Princess, whatever they rebadged them as to try and sell the awful things that they were. And an old Vauxhall Viva. I think I got the old HA variant or something in my last lot, so I'm going to make that look a right old banger. Rust it up and all that sort of thing, because they were falling to bits in the 80s. So that was my haul, so I'll leave you with the clips. There aren't many, so you won't have to watch a few more seconds, and we'll catch you on the next one, the normal weekly haul. And I'm about to try and codge together part 4 of the shed build, which is more of the same, unfortunately, because we haven't made a huge amount of progress with the weather being crap. But we have got some more bricks down. If you've seen the posts on Instagram, or little bits in the community post down there. So catch you on the next one. Well, a quick quick shot of the queue at Spalding. Yeah, we could be a while getting in.
Talking sort them out. Keep them about straight and narrow.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Sorry, sir. There we go, sir.
So just coming back from Spalding Show, got to take a detour to get some materials for the shed build. So quick snippet of the local area. This is the tidal River Nene, comes from the Wash on the east coast, heads inland to the market town of Wisbech. Well, that's the limit of navigation for commercial vessels. It does narrow down, but you can use, there's people on private boats, canal boats and that sort of thing. You can go through the locks up to March or down to Peterborough. We peel away now. Watch these Fenland bends.